think a lot of the things you said about the issues that you guys have had this season were kind of similar to what they were the first half 2 years ago under Neil Adams. I know you've kind of acknowledged that yourself when talking to us this season as well. How much harder is it changing it from being in it at the start compared to coming in and being able to change it?
I think it's always difficult because that transitional phase between coming down from a league and what comes with that, and the fallout from that, try to change that mindset and that mentality, and not only that, just coming to terms with that, sometimes has a lingering effect. Sometimes has a lingering effect, and to be honest, I thought when we went on a good run, I thought we'd overcame it, because I thought at the start of the season we had a couple of results which wasn't quite what we would have wanted, but I thought we'd overcame it, and I thought we were going to hopefully go and kick on. This recent run's been really poor from us, and a real cause for concern. So, but as I said, I thought against Brentford we'd turned the corner, but then we go and produce that in the first half the other day. And like I said after the game, based on how that team played, I got the team wrong. Do you know what I mean? Because if that team goes out and performs, then it's the right team. It's like anything else. But the guys underperformed, they didn't compete well enough, and that reflects bad on me and everybody else connected with the club. So we changed it. It got considerably better in the second half. But I always believe in, if you give a player an opportunity, it's his chance to go and show that he should be playing. Do you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure you done an article based on Alex Pritchard's staying in the team the other day, and then obviously we're going to see what happened the other day in the first half.
Was that a difficult ask for Alex though, given there maybe wasn't the defensive protection behind him, or is it that?
Well, it's the exact same protection he had in the game previous where we won 5-0.
In a different situation?
Well, it was a game against Barnsley.
Okay. Is there anything from when you came in that you can use this time around, or are they just that changing how you changed that mindset when you came in compared to now? Is there anything you can use from that you used then now? Yeah,
I think what we've done certainly over the last day or so is I've made a lot of comparisons and a lot of references to that time with the team. We had a good chat yesterday about things, as we do after every game. But a lot of the stuff that I had discussed was the heart and the passion and everything that they'd shown at that point, and how dedicated we were to try and get promotion. I mean, everything was geared to promotion. I mean, that was all it was spoke about. That's all it was. I mean, we lived and breathed that at the time, and I don't sense the same urgency, which has been an issue, and it's hopefully been an issue which has been addressed now, because it's like all difficult subjects, it's been breached, and I would now hopefully expect a response.
Just one more. A lot was said at the end of last season, and whether you were going to stay on, how that was all going to pan out. But one of the things you did say was that you'd have to assess whether the players would still be listening to you and what you were saying. So as we are now, do you feel that they are still listening to you, they are still receptive to what you're telling them?
Well, I think if you look at the Barnsley game, for instance, I think if they gave up in the second half, I'd have real reservations and concerns and looking, thinking maybe it's not working the way I would have liked. But when I got that response in the second half, it makes the first half even more frustrating for me, because they did fight, they did scrap, they did do all the bits that you would expect from them, but they need to do it on a consistent basis. I mean, it's no point turning up and doing it for a second half. So no, not by any means. And I speak to the players regularly. I mean, and listen, I'm not naive. I don't think they're going to tell me everything straight to my face. But the fact is, the boys they're trying and they want to do well. I mean, but sometimes you go through a difficult stage, and what you've got to do is you've got to band together. You've got to fight for each other, and we've got to make sure we try and respond for each other. I mean, not solely for me, because the simple fact is, I'll be here or I won't be here. It's as simple as that. I don't fear for my job. I don't fear anything connected with that in football, because that's the way I always think that if you fear for something, all you'll do is worry about it, and then it's going to be a hindrance for you. I mean, the bottom line is, I'm here and I'll do as well as I can. The fact is, if I'm not here, some of them might not be here. So that's what they need to look at, and I'm pretty sure they will be.
Cheers, Alec.